I think sport is the most powerful vehicle out there to connect people and to unite people.
I really hope that he chooses to go make an AFL.
A lot of multicultural communities, I think they need to chill out a bit, and I think it's a good way to chill out.
Maybe we would go on the border once in a year as a family, but now we can go more often.
Most of us do come here without family or friends. We're kind of like orphans of the world, so together we kind of build our own family.
Migrants often find solace in family and friends who have travelled a similar path. Not only does this enrich their communities, but also, over time, broader Australia. And the universal language of sport can provide that perfect bridge. In this series, we'll meet some people who are thriving in the Australian sporting way of life and lifting others up along the way.
Cycle. We're having a very, very busy day, inshallah. So please, the schedule's a little bit different than usual. So for the morning, HP will run as per usual. So we'll send you out onto the oval. You might have a bit of conditioning or track depending on the schedule for the day.
This one-classroom public school is like nothing else. It's where students from Muslim families discard traditional academics for an entirely sports-based curriculum. The school is the brainchild of retired AFL player Bachar Houli. A three-time premiership champion with the Richmond Football Club.
The reality is I was a proud Muslim that loves the game of football ever since I was a young kid, and I got that opportunity to represent my community at the highest level, proudly.
Bachar Houli was born to play sport.
Good mark. Could he do it? Houli?
Football, cricket, those sports that I was extremely passionate about. It was my life.
Initially, his Lebanese parents wanted him studying, not playing.
My parents kind of put it down to sport was that thing that would drive him away from education, and taking him on that came to this country for that reason, to give us good education, good lifestyle.
But eventually his dedication to football won them over and he became a trailblazer.
And you just saw his passion for the game there and his love for teaching and developing younger players.
Bachar set up his own foundation and football academy while he was still playing. And now he's investing in education to give young Muslims the best chance of following his lead.
I feel like, with the addition of the Islamic College of Sport has been massive for guys like Adam Swade, who wasn't particularly a favourite at school. He didn't really enjoy school as much, and this environment for him has created just that, where he's implemented his high-performance training in his school. It's a dream come true. It's something that I wish I had as a young kid.
And you've always been sporty?
Always.
Yeah.
So not just footy. I've played soccer, basketball. I've always been active when I was a younger kid. I've done boxing when I was 7. My dad took me to it, so I've always been active. I've always enjoyed moving and staying around people that love sports as well.
The first class of the day is a high-performance gym session led by ex-AFL player Ahmed Saad.
Well, the benefit is a lot of these students were either trying to become athletes or, the classroom model of sitting down for 9 till 3 p.m. probably doesn't suit them. So we tailor-make our program for them, really. So they're in the class, but they'll do some hands-on stuff. If they're going to learn about maths, well, let's teach them about GPS.
So load, just pause, and then drive up onto the toes.
Adam is attempting to graduate the Islamic College of Sport and get drafted into the AFL, alongside his good mate, Has El-Achkar.
Mum introduced me to footy. Once I got to the age around 15, 16, I think she knew I had the potential, but I think that's when she really invested in me. Mostly I play footy just for her.
Yeah, so how does faith help you as an athlete?
Just my mindset, the way I go about it. So in my eyes, everything happens for a reason. So it's set out, God has everything written, If I have a bad game, it was meant to happen. If I have a great game, you thank God. If I have a bad game, you thank God always. So everything comes back to God.
And have you thought about the mindset and why it is good for performance?
It's like more of a habit thing. You want to give back to God. He's given us this life. You want to give back to him.
I think grateful to be playing. Like, I wouldn't be playing if God didn't want me to. I think he's put me in the position that I could perform to my best, and I always try to go back to him so I could always perform to my best, and I think he has helped me a lot.
So you're going to go up for the draft later this year. Are you frightened about that pressure that's going to build?
Not really.
No?
I'm not frightened, because back to it, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
The second class of the day pauses for the arrival of the State Premier for a funding announcement.
But I just want to acknowledge how we are so proud to partner with the Bachar Houli Foundation, because we know that this work is impactful.
In attendance is AFL player and Bachar Houli Academy graduate Saad El Houli.
There he is, El Houli. Got the handball off, he'll get it back.
What's this done for you, the foundation and everything? Yeah.
It's given me like a real good insight to like how the elite level is, and so once I came through the door as a mature age, I didn't really have too much nerve because I knew what to expect.
Do you feel like the community's sort of getting around you?
It gives you an extra backbone when you have such a large community behind you and supporting you. You walk out there with goosebumps knowing that you have a strong army behind you.
And what do you think about when you're sort of dreaming of playing in the AFL?
Yeah, just want to make Mum proud, obviously. Hopefully one day, if I ever do make it, I think it would be for her.
Against a team that could play.
I want to see Adam and Huss in action for their club team and meet Huss's footy-mad mother. But a week later, when I visit them at training, Huss is facing an injury concern that has the potential to cruel his AFL ambitions.
Swimming is arguably our national sport and a much-loved pastime. But for some migrant families, just being near the water can cause apprehension. 1 in 3 people who drown in Australia are born overseas. And recent tragedies in the local Indian community have motivated some leaders to find a solution.
We want you to know this place as a Gurdwara. The way we have grown here talks of the passion the community here has for community engagement and contributing to the society. And so we cover our head all the time.
Yes.
And I'm going to put a scarf on you with your permission.
Okay, yes.
Dr. Harpreet Kandra is from the fast-growing Indian community southeast of Melbourne. He's invited me along to talk about water safety, something that has been worrying him since he moved to Australia.
When I'm, attending multicultural events and I ask people, do you know swimming? Do you know swimming? Do you know swimming? And I think my numbers tell me more than 80% of multicultural community members don't know swimming. We have holy scripture, and they're given a red carpet welcome when they come to offer the prayer.
Harpreet is a university researcher on water management, but his personal relationship with water is complicated, going back to his childhood in Punjab.
My dad wanted me to take a dip in the sacred pond that we have outside the Gurdwara. I just, lost my balance, and I did not know swimming, and I almost drowned. That was a big thing in my life, and I'm still scared with water, and I have a phobia for water.
He is reminded of this phobia every time there is another drowning.
On the beach, a tragedy was unfolding. 4 family members who'd been carried into the surf were recovered from the water one by one.
And in a few seconds, we lost everybody. So that's maybe the toughest time of our life.
Clearly, I think swimming is not in the curriculum of a lot of multicultural nations, and there are several reasons for that. Obviously, one of the reasons is that some of our cities are landlocked cities, we are far away from the coast. But one of the most interesting reasons is that, people who are born in India and in China, and India and China put together is about 1/3 of the world's population. These countries are highly water-stressed countries. And if people start learning swimming and doing water sports, these countries will run out of water.
Today, Harpreet has welcomed a special guest to the Gurdwara. This is Sandeep Kaur, whose husband and father-in-law drowned in a pool on the Gold Coast, saving one of her daughters.
So when I first spoke with Sandeep, I told her the tragedy that you had in your life can actually prevent a lot of tragedies. And when I spoke with her about this, she was very supportive. On the day when we heard the news, we started organizing a prayer for, peace in the family and for giving them all the strength to come out of this very difficult phase of life. And again, after that incident, we started building awareness in the community about water safety.
Sandeep is now raising her children alone, but she's been able to move forward through the support of extended family and friends.
I came out my house after like a 4 to 6 months after that. Now I'm facing reality. I feel like my community is standing behind me and giving me power.
She's pledged to learn to swim and wants her whole community to do the same.
If one person can learn from me, that's great from my side. And that's my destiny I'm believing on now.
And she's doing a qualification in community services. So I think probably, I feel that the Guru is connecting the threads and the Guru is actually making her a role model to support the community in this.
In light of recent trauma within the community, Harpreet has created a Learn to Swim program with financial contributions from the Gurdwara and aquatic centres. And it's become so successful it's being rolled out across large parts of Melbourne's multicultural suburbs.
11,500 plus beaches are in Australia. So if you are on a holiday and if you just go to the beach and take a selfie, you're not doing justice to the beach, to the Australian natural environment.
Legs wide.
And I would be a big advocate of the fact that anyone who comes to Australia as a migrant, we should possibly think about making it mandatory for them to take a 10-week swimming lesson to understand what is water and what is water safety.
Sandeep has arrived at the local pool with her 2 daughters to meet the latest participants and talk to them about their aspirations.
We'll be finishing around 11:30 or 12, something like that. Yeah. So once we're done at that time. So, ready for today?
It might surprise most people that swimming is almost, but not quite, the most popular sport or physical activity in Australia. Number 1, with 10 million participants, is recreational walking.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thank you.
How are you?
Yeah. So I think few of those guys are here.
Oh, they're all coming in?
Yeah. So that's Dimple's car up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah.
You look quite fit yourself.
Oh, not really. No. We'll see how we go.
It's very easy. You'll be flying.
Oh, you picked an easy track.
Yeah,
for us, haven't you?
definitely.
Yeah.
So basically, it's roughly 4.8 kilometer hike, and it takes roughly 2 hours and 2 minutes. The hike has one steep section. Technically, when we're talking to each other, that should be relatively easy to us to do. Now, just before the hike, maybe we're in a bit of odd space standing. People are passing by. Just do a little bit of stretch, guys. Just raise your legs a little bit. Try to be careful with people around you. Don't hit them. Let's go, guys. Let's have the fun.
That was a quick warm-up.
Yeah.
It's like a 10-second warm-up.
Welcome to the Hiking Tribe, a relatively new group created online to meet once a week at various trails across the state. The hikers are from all around the world, but they live and work in Australia, and this is their antidote to feelings of isolation.
How many walks have you done?
I think it will be close to maybe 30, 40.
What do you like about this group? Because it's different walking groups, so I guess you can pick and choose?
Yeah, well, this group does have like a quite wide range of hikes. So they have easy ones and then medium ones and hard ones. So you can choose which one you like. The vibe's always really good. Like you can see all of us are always chatting. We also take it as slow as we want.
Yeah.
I feel every time I'm still meeting new people.
Yeah.
Like even today, we've got new people joining in.
Kat is from Malaysia. She moved to Australia 10 years ago.
Everyone's looking for a place to belong and, you know, to have people to chat with, especially, you know, since COVID and everything as well, that, you know, friendships are a bit harder to get as well, you know? Most of us do come here without family or friends. So we're kind of like orphans of the world. Like our families not here. So together we kind of build our own family.
But he owns the place. That's amazing.
Patricia is Brazilian.
I came to Australia in 2018. I didn't grow up here, so I didn't have friends. I think that was my fear in the beginning, like what to do. I know, like I had a job, I could work from Monday to Friday, but what to do in my free time? And it was when I started looking for hiking groups on Facebook.
How do you choose the right group to fit your needs?
I felt comfortable since the beginning, and that's why I started doing more and more.
My case, actually, I didn't choose hiking. Hiking chose me. What I've noticed since I've started hiking, you know, my energy levels have gone up. I've improved my strength, my endurance, my stamina.
Really?
Yeah, and it works miracles.
Not
only for your physical health, I reckon, you know, for your mental health as well.
Dimple came to Australia from India as a student 20 years ago. Cricket used to be his favourite sport, but he's always loved camping and being outdoors.
And you've told a couple of friends about this?
I have told a couple of friends and I've got them engaged as well. So now they're part of the same group and they enjoy hikes once a month or twice a month or whenever they can.
My fitness level is about as low as it's ever been, so the hiking is more challenging than I expected. But Najam and Hassan, who created the hiking tribe, did promise that we'll have a break soon. And I'm sure we'll get a chance to talk about how this all started.
Morning, guys.
You're going this way? Okay. So they were the ones who went the other side. Yeah, it was the final.
Huss's mother, Aisha, has been his #1 supporter since he began playing. Now, in his draft year, he suffered a worrying ankle injury. Thankfully, his X-ray report says there is no break and it's just a sprain.
Good to see you. Not like this, though. Bad timing, huh?
Yeah, horrible timing.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, mate. Yeah, that's footy though, right?
You've got to have bumps along the way to get stronger.
Parents ride these bumps with their children, and Aisha is no exception.
And so your memories of growing up, what do they involve?
We loved footy. My brothers played footy.
And what did you like about playing?
I used to love tackling. I just loved the sport.
So the physical part of it?
Physical, yeah, it was a physical for me.
Yeah.
Tackling, girls, put them to the floor. It was a physical for me, yeah. It was.
So what did your mum say about you playing football?
Footy. Girls don't play footy.
No?
I wasn't allowed to play footy at all.
Yeah.
Only at school footy. And I played cricket because it was standing there, but footy I wasn't allowed to play.
So what did you think of that?
I didn't agree with it, but I couldn't do anything about it. She wouldn't put me in. So, yeah, I had to stop.
It's disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm told that you were a really good player.
Yeah, I was a good player. I was he's got his good kick from me.
Yeah?
So I got my son into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think if you grew up now, if you're a kid now, you would play a lot of footy?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It's different now, isn't it?
It's different now because there's more opportunities for girls now at the moment. Back then, we didn't have a lot of opportunities. Now we do a lot for girls now.
While Aisha wasn't able to keep playing, she hopes Huss can reach the highest level.
I really hope that he achieves his goal making AFL. That's my one hope that he does. Hopefully it pays off, but we've just got to wait and see.
It's increasingly clear that Huss and Adam's faith seems to help them cope with the highs and lows of trying to become professional sportsmen. It's also benefiting others.
It just adds so much variety, I guess, to what we're trying to do. We're really proud to celebrate what we've, in terms of our multicultural athletes, and we try and get them to share their experiences and their culture as much as possible. It just adds so much difference to the program. We're really lucky that they're really open with the group around their religion and their faith. They speak brilliantly around Ramadan and what it means to them and what they actually have to do in that period.
We need to understand that there are different cultures, different ways out there. You know, I'll put myself into the young kids' shoes today. Even though a lot of the hard work is done for them, you know, we've paved the path for them to say, you know, go and play and do, because all the hard work is done. We've gone out and educated mainstream about who we are as people. Once you gain that respect, you build that great value within the club or the environment you're around, people start to accept you for you. And very important not to deviate as well. If you say you're something, just act upon that.
You'll be great. Yeah. Just keep doing the right things, you'll be fine. Good time of year to do it. Well, not good time of year, but better than CAC. Yeah. Nationals, you'll be great. Hopefully, yeah.
It takes a lot of courage to have big goals and go after them. But it's easier with family and community support. A few weeks later, the national championships are beginning in Adelaide. Huss's ankle is better, and he makes his debut for Victoria alongside Adam. The draft is now just a few months away, and they're doing all they can to impress recruiters from right across the nation.
Change rooms.
And I want you to point your toes out so they're like ballerinas. So they're not ballerina toes. Did you do ballet?
In Australia, learning to swim isn't something we usually associate with adults, but it's becoming critical for migrant communities.
So the aim is they come to us for a 10-week course, but a lot of them are pretty petrified of the water. So our aim is to get them familiarisation to the water to start with. So getting them used to being in the water and then progressing to be able to swim about 10 metres independently on their own. They're really keen to get going because they want to be able to swim with their children, because some of them can't swim, so they can't do those family activities. So them being able to gain that confidence to then go out and have a family holiday without stressing about how it is in the water for them.
Well done, ladies. Well done.
Harpreet's entire family is making the most of the program.
Mainly was because of her. We never selected a water destination for a holiday because we both don't know swimming.
Maybe we would go in the water once in a year as a family, but now we can go more often.
She has been pushing us to continue this thing. And now as a family, this is a really good activity which we could do together.
If you learn swimming, you can enjoy your holidays. If you learn swimming, you can use water as a therapy. So 5 days of hard work, and then you spend 2 hours in a pool, relax, and you know, you are rejuvenated for the weekend. A lot of multicultural communities, especially the first-generation migrants, are too busy with, you know, establishing themselves, and they might be working 10 hours a day and 40, 50 hours a week. I think they need to chill out a bit, and I think it's a good way to chill out.
Are you sure?
I want to.
You want to?
Sandeep's commitment to water safety comes despite her ongoing grief.
For me, I want to get rid of my fears. Firstly, as you know, there's a big tragedy happened with me. Because that fear is still holding inside me, because I got in the night nightmares and all that. I want to get rid of that for a future for our girls, and then I want to be role model for my daughters and for the society as well. Need to face my fears. Thank you. To come into pool to learn swimming, we need to stand up right now for our community, for our children.
Thanks for coming today.
Thank you for listening me as well, and keep inspiring the community and keep inspiring the world.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent.
The program is popular among women who are pleased to pick up new skills in their new homeland.
My son, my 12-year-old son, he gave me a challenge that I can swim, but you cannot. If you have a guts, give me a good swimming challenge. So I said, okay, it's my challenge. I'll give a try. I'll give a 10 and see what happens.
Swimming is something which everyone should have confidence, and you know, when it comes to safety around water, we need to learn the basic swimming.
You feel good now that you can swim? Was it fun?
I am much more confident now. When we go for the holidays, I'm the one jumping in pool with my son.
Tough walking, feeling that movement through the water as well.
I used to go hiking with a lot of different groups. After COVID, you know, how people were indoors and it became big, like a lot of people were doing hiking and stuff like that.
Finally, I get to talk to Najam and Hassan while taking a rest on the side of the trail to find out why they started the hiking tribe.
There's an app called Meetup, and there's groups there, and there are a few groups in Facebook as well. I met Najam on one of the hikes, and initially I didn't know he's from the same country as me.
So we started the group like very small number, very close, only in white only, and then we realized many people are interested. From that point, like, it's non-stop.
When they realize we're not just two Pakistani guys doing hiking, and it's not just for Pakistanis, it's multicultural, you know, like there are few groups, they are specifically from their own country. But with us, we were multicultural, you know.
It doesn't seem like you've deliberately tried to force that or make that happen. It's just happened.
I have a bit of an idea. When we were on hikes, we tried to communicate with English in a common language with others. So when they were there, we used to listen to their stories. Personally, we share our own problems as well, you know, how life is and all that. And we kind of made friends with different nationalities.
We never force people to do this, because there are many other groups. The leaders, they just force people to do things. Oh, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. We said, like, just keep it natural, easy going. There will be a vibe, like, people create their own vibe. Like.
That is correct.
It's amazing.
In no time at all, the walk is over. But arguably, the best part is waiting for us. The hiking tribe likes to finish with a coffee or two.
I studied in China.
Oh, you studied in China? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult language to learn, isn't it?
I've spent a lot of my life engaged in competitive sporting environments. And I can see now, at its core, this isn't much different to team sports. It's about a group of people turning up to be healthier, happier, and together.
Yes, well done. You are amazing, yes. Child can be the father of a man.
What are you going to do? You're going to kick your legs? Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I need your hand. Oh, it was fun. Let's do it again.